Yeah, I'm always doing a POV. You know what? It's like I'm gonna start unfriending a lot of people on Instagram and Facebook because it just seems that all these people just want me to be a friend so they can post all their posts up, and a lot of posts I don't agree with. So in once step one will be anybody that puts up a post that's not respectable. Check this out. I'm going to on Facebook. I'm going to snooze you for 30 days. And I'm going to continuously snooze you if you keep putting up those irrelevant posts. What do I mean about irrelevant posts? That means posts that are talking about sexual stimulated conversation. I am getting a little bit annoyed with everybody putting up posts about this going on with that person and that person going on with this person and this person is messing with this person and that person is messing with that person, and I'm so upset with this person because they're not showing me the love that I want to show. Okay, that's considered personal business. What happens behind closed doors, it necessarily does not need to be on my Facebook page. I don't need it on my Instagram page. And I'm not here to sit here and watch all these crazy fights and all that stuff because things like that happen, unfortunately. I don't need to watch fights to laugh. That's not funny to me because that means two people got so angry and annoyed with each other that they had to put hands on each other. Verbally disrespected. It could have been a simple, I stepped on your foot and forgot to say excuse me, and you got a right uptight or whatever. You didn't want to open the door, so now I want to fight you because you didn't want to open the door for me. Any little thing happens, but you have to think first before you go on impulse. And I'm not trying to sit there and watch people put a whole bunch of twerk videos on my Facebook timeline. I'm not sitting here looking at people talking about they want sexual stimulation, they're sexually deprived and all that. That stuff is for instant messenger, not for my timeline. My timeline is to talk about photography, videography, and people getting jobs, and people spiritually enlightening themselves, and people trying to get themselves away from annoying mates and annoying problems. If you're going to sit here and talk about somebody, I don't want to hear it. If you want to talk about your private life, I don't want to hear it. All I want to hear about is if you're moving up in education, bang. If you're studying to get a better job, bang. Other than that, you might be talking politics. Other than that, all that other extra stuff that you're supposed to be doing one on one and instant messenger, don't post it up on my page. Cause I don't want to. Every time I look on my page, I'm seeing somebody doing a twerk dance, and it has nothing to do with modeling. It has nothing to do with fashion shows. It has nothing to do with people trying to get ahead. All you're doing is putting up, showing that why is everybody twerking? That makes no sense. Twerking is not going to get you nowhere in life. That means all you're doing on the only thing you can offer is your body. What about your mind? What about your mental intellect? What about your education? What about holding down a checkbook? What about holding down knowledge? What? I mean, you shaking your fanny all over the internet. That's gonna prove to a man that you're worth being with. No, it does not. It's more to a woman than her advertising her body. So, what are you trying to get paid for one night or whatever, whatever, whatever? Or do you want to grow with a man? Not to saying that you want to just bow down to a man. Same thing with a man. You don't want to bow down to a woman. You want a woman to respect you. You want a woman to support you, just like the man wants to woman to a man. A woman wants a man to support her, respect her, and be a little more affectionate toward her. And listen, it's all about verbal communication. The sex can be like boom, bam, bam, it's over. What happens after that? Could y'all have a legitimate adult conversation? Could you talk about the news? Could you talk about the weather? Could you talk about politics? Could you talk about children's education? Can you talk about how you're excelling in work? Or you taking a class to move yourself up to a supervisory position? Or y'all trying to save money, balance money so y'all can move into a different neighborhood, probably get a house, possibly get a vehicle. What if there's a new addition to the family? How are you going to support that new addition to the family? You ain't going to support that new addition to the family doing twerk videos, because somebody has to work. Somebody has to earn an income to help support the new life that's coming, if it's coming. That's what I'm talking about. And when it comes to someone like me, I'm talking about Uh, I shoot photography. I do videography, and a lot of times I'm shooting with models, and models have children, and children might want to get shot. But if they look on my page and they say, "Ooh, look at his page. All he got is women twerking, and everybody's talking about this, and that, and this," he has a very violent looking Facebook page. He has a very violent looking Instagram page. He has a very violent looking TikTok page. I don't want, that's not my image. I don't do half the wild stuff. I used to DJ, I used to drink, I used to smoke, I used to want to be out there, want to be the life of the party and all that. It's not like that no more. Totally different. I'm trying, it's a different image. It took a lot of years for me to figure it out, but I'm thinking different. I'm in my late 50s, so all that I want to be with a woman that can twerk and all that stuff, and always want to be in the club and all that stuff. No, that's not me. If you see me in an environment and I'm at a fashion show and it's a showcase for artists, yes, that's what you see me doing. I'm not there smoking and drinking. I'm there taking photos and video. That's it. Other than that, I really don't care. Oh, yes, ladies, I'm not trying to date nobody. I'm actually in a relationship. So if I'm talking to you, it's business. There's no pleasure there. Sorry, I'm not with that. And that's it. People, you got to look in the mirror and say, hey, is my life going good? The person that I'm dealing with, are we 50-50? Are we supportive of each other? Are we respectful with each other? Do we have great communication with each other? Are we going the other way where we're fighting and kicking and screaming, always arguing, always verbally disrespecting each other and all that stuff? You don't want that. Let it go. Let it go. Sometimes you can be with the person's not good for you. You watch the red flags. Watch the red flags. That's all I'm telling you. Watch the red flags. I always watch the red flags. It took me 17 years before I got into a relationship. I'm cool. It's a work in progress. I'm happy with the progress. Everything is a little on the slow side. It's all right, no rush, because I gotta live my life too, and I'm trying to build a life with this person a little bit. But it's all good. I'm not out there to cheat anybody. I'm not out there to disrespect anybody. I'm not going to tell anybody, oh, yeah, you should go ahead and do that, blah, 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 and it's the wrong thing to do. I'm always going to advise you to do the right thing. But stop complaining, putting it all over and thinking everybody got time. Money's hard. Life is hard right now. It's not like it was 10, 15, 20 years ago where you can say, yeah, give me $100, give me $1,000, I got you back. Ain't nobody got $1,000 right now. A lot of people who's taking the subway, I see a whole bunch of people with a bunch of Benzes and BMWs. I can't afford a car. Last time I had a car was 2006. That's the last time I had a driver's license. I've been taking the subway and the bus and cabs ever since 2006. I don't own a license. Oh, I got to get me a passport for probably next year. I'm not doing nothing this year. When I turn 60, I'll try and get me a passport. Who knows? But y'all take care, do the right thing. Like I said, anybody has any appropriate posts on my Facebook, I'm snoozing you for 60, and that's it. Don't put it up there. Whatever you feel that is real personal, you got to give it to person in instant messages. Don't use my page as advertisement for whatever you're into, because technically when people look at my page, they assume that I'm into whatever's on my page. Some people can't think beyond what they see. Once they see, that's the first impression. And if you go on my page and you see someone twerking and all that, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that guy's got a girlfriend that twerks. That guy's into women that's doing twerk dances and stuff like that." That's not me. Peace, one love, Smooth One Productions, and I'm out.